EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. He'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
They'll try and run for it. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, New Orleans. First and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. At the 9-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll run here with Kamara. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Baker. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the 3rd down, as the
to the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His pass taken in by Shaheed. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick 1st down. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes and the ball falls incomplete.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down. A run here with Kamara. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. Brought in by Chris Olave. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Saints 1st down. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the...
And he will dive into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. tie for its extra point is true. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Mayfield. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the sideline. Taken in by Johnson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's going to have a Saints first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Olave is the motion man. Back to the air one more time. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Got it into the hands of Olave. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Palmer now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Velus Jones going to bring it out. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Olave is the motion man. They're going to go right back to Kamara. This will be a Saints first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll go again here with Kamara. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Shaheed in motion. A give up the middle with Kamara. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10. The tight end Moreau is in motion. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And pick up 3 or maybe 4 from his corner spot. Jamel Dean ends that play. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Moreau. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5. On the ground, it's Kamara. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Alvin Kamara. And when you think about his career, Mike, the fact that for 7 straight years he's over 1,100 yards from scrimmage,
it is brought in the end zone. Brandon Cooks, touchdown Saints.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. The kick is good, and the Saints will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Baker. A pass pulled in by Irving. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They send Godwin in motion. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. 3rd and 6. Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing is Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. But he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So we are through 3. You're watching. Second down and 8. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Olave is the motion man. They'll run on 2nd down. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And for the moment, that's a first down. But we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the RPO, quick throw to Olave. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane to the goal line. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. Seibert out now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. Now on the return, he has lost the football, but this is taken in by a teammate. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down. Mayfield to throw. That is caught at the 3. He is in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's Kamara. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So this one, a win for the Saints. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season.